Welcome back, guys. Trying to stay more consistent, as you can see. So I've been using these, well, I haven't been using them consistently, but I have sort of put myself out of the basketball comfort zone, and I've delved into the likes of a sport that has similar movement to basketball, if not more lateral movement. Yeah, that's a good way to say it, actually. So I believe it's the Zoom, I've been calling it the Rafa 4s, but it's the Zoom Vapor Cage 4. What a long, prolonged name, sorry. And it is in the white, red plum washed teal. That's what the hell my colorway. Alright, so straight out the bat, I did get these. They were in the clearance section. I managed to get a further 50% off. Not bad, because I got a client. I got a worker. I managed to get an employee discount on top of the clearance sale, so it's not exactly 100% off, so it's somewhere nearing the 70 to 60% off. I kind of get why they have this plum. Is it plum? Okay, yeah, it is red plum washed teal. I get the teal. So Nike have this weird, I think it's systematic in their coloring, because this is reminiscent of the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets. I believe the Larry Johnson era. Shout out to my OGs who know about Larry Johnson. So anyways, this is, so I actually think these are an absolute stunner of a shoe. They look amazing. I personally believe so. When I first wore them, people were in two minds as to thinking whether or not they were Kobe's or not, because I'm usually in Kobe's and or PG 4s. I have been using them for my basketball warm-ups, then switching out to my actual playing shoes, because for you guys who are aware of my current knee injury situation, I am suffering from, I believe it's degenerative patellar tendinopathy. I'm getting more and more information, and I think, or I believe that it's a meniscus tear. So I'm hoping it's neither severe cases, but if it is, then I think I'm just gonna have to work through it. So I just use these because I want something different, and I thought I'd just give it a go. And they are low to the ground, or they have a low cuff point, low lockdown, sorry, for lack of a better term. So let's get into the fit. I believe the fit of these, I'm wide-footed, and Nike, with a lot of the athletes, they scale the shoes down to where it looks amazing, and when looks usually are great, it's compromised with the fit. So these aren't really great for people who are wide-footed. I had to break them in, and I mean, lockdown is alright. As you can see here, the lockdown is pretty decent. It wasn't that of a Kobe 8 or 4.5. Okay, let me just put this out there as a disclaimer. My gold standard of shoes is Kobe 5 or 6, then Kobe 4, then a Kobe 8. Out of the 4 that I just mentioned, the best traction is the Kobe 8. Overall performer is a Kobe 5. So I'm just holding every single shoe I wear now to that gold standard, or that standard, sorry. And yeah, so those are my reference points, sorry. Fit, yeah, so fit, it's not great for those who are wide-footed. Let's move on to the upper. So it has got a tongue, but let me get rid of this. So it has got a tongue, but it's etched into the shoe, right? So it's not, you can't sort of detach it like other silhouettes can. And the upper is, I want to say it's similar to a Flyknit, but it's not exactly similar. Not exactly the same thing, sorry. And yeah, man, it's actually not bad. The star of the show in this silhouette has to be the traction. I'm not too sure as to what the actual traction pattern is, but Because we don't know, I'm just going to call it an aggressive traction pattern. I believe the best traction pattern ever to exist is probably herringbone. The Kobe 8 has the best traction, but that wasn't herringbone. It was somewhere along the lines of, I believe the rubber in that was just super elite. So the traction on these are amazing. Not so much of a squeak, but man, when you stop on a dime, you really need to just, bro, you need to work on your deceleration, because that's how great this traction is. It doesn't squeak as much, I must admit. And oh, actually, this, I believe this is a hard court tennis shoe. So, I mean, it's a given that the traction is going to be great, because it's not just for indoor use, it's versatile in its own right. So this has got some element of a Kyrie within it, because when you stop on a dime, or when you're creating and or doing shifty movements, it has that you know, that signature thing that Kyrie has, where it just overlaps where on the toe box here. And man, it's such a great feel. I believe because when Nadal is, you know, hitting that forehand and or backhand, he's sliding laterally, so he's getting into those jerky movements. You know what I'm talking about, man. So yeah, I think that element is really underappreciated in this silhouette, and it's really overlooked with a lot of tennis shoes. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of hoopers nowadays, they move over to the tennis silhouette, sorry. So don't be surprised there. Remember where you saw it first. Cushioning also, the cushioning, I believe there's only a 4-foot zoom unit in the front here, but I feel like this locking area here within the ankle can be a bit more refined, because it just feels like one little, it feels a bit edgy, for lack of a better term. So yeah, man, overall, playing in them is great. It's just not something I would use. I mean, if my knees were great and they were A1 100%, I probably would use these in like a quarter of a basketball game. But as of now, these are a great training shoe. I do not know how Nadal uses them in the pros, but I mean, he's one of the greats. He's a hefty lefty. So with the pricing, these are pretty, I mean, come on, it's a signature line, and it's one of the OGs in the Nike signature line. Nike athletes, that is, sorry. They range from about $150, somewhere in that region. Over here in the UK, probably £170, which is obnoxious. But it is a tennis shoe, and if it's for that purpose, I understand why people pay for that price. I wouldn't recommend you guys to get this just to find out whether or not they suit you on a basketball court. I would much rather lean towards you guys buying an actual basketball silhouette. But I mean, I did get these on discount with clearance sale, with employee discount, so I didn't really pay too much, probably about $40. So yeah, $40 for these. And it really is just a shoot around shoe, a training shoe. I think overall they're amazing. They're not too bad. They hold up. I haven't used them in game because I'm not healthy yet. My knees aren't healthy yet, sorry. But yeah, man, this has been it. The Rafa Zoom Vapor Cage 4. I had to kind of test out this shoe and give you guys an honest opinion. So that was about 6 months of just use and just shooting around in them. And yeah, man, these are absolutely, man, if only Kobe came up with a design like this, man. Look at that, man. It's waves in the ocean. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's been me, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bro, I really want to get to 1 million subscribers. Come on, guys, let's do this. Subscribe and like, comment and share. Let's get the channel a bit active, man, because I don't know, something is wanting me to just create videos again. So I'm here for the long run. Peace, guys. Wait, I'm here for the long run. Hey guys, that's been the review. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to share it, and let's get these follows up, man. Let's get these subscribers up, man. I really want to reach at least 10K, so I'm gonna try and put the work in. I said try, all right? You guys already know my situation, but something's just telling me to just make more content, you know? And I'm here for the ride. Wow, whoa, I'm here for the ride. Yeah, man. All right, guys. Yeah, man. That's been me. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace. One love.